I mean, here's all the Lego Star Wars sets. It's not even all of them, by the way. Man, this is just so many. It feels like the collection video all over again. And all of this is about to change, guys. Holy cow. We are doing so much work today. We are getting rid of all of these plastic shells that I've had for years. And I mean years. I think it's 8 years now, in fact. I got these in 2012. They've served their purpose and they're still actually doing a fantastic job. There's really no particular reason to get rid of the plastic shelves other than one critical factor, and that is use of space. I have these giant gaps right here where space is just not being fully utilized to its full purpose. Like, look at this. Look at all that unused space right here. I could put another shelf right here and add more sets. So that's the biggest issue with these plastic shelves is they have a set height, and that's just what you have to work with. Like, it's just a crowded mess. It's really bad on the bottom. So I need more room. I honestly need more room. It's not even a if or when, it's a needs to be done now. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to take all these shelves out. It's going to be a lot of shelves. I've already taken like one shelf off here, but we're going to be replacing them with these. These are customizable IKEA shelves. They're wood. They look really nice. Here are like the big stilts to actually attach the shelves. There's actually two different like widths. This is the first width right here. The second one's right here, but that's what we're going to be focusing on over here. We've got some big corner shelves. Where are they at? This is the big corner shelf. Look how massive that thing is. But yeah, this is all going to look so different. I'm so excited. All right, I've cleared out the area now. Plenty of room to work. This is the last time these shelves will be used. I'm kind of sentimental, kind of sad. So many memories with these guys. 8 years running. I'm kind of sad to take it down for good. It's not going to be rebuilt. Man. All right, well, I guess on to bigger and better things. Got the whole room cleaned up now. You can actually walk around here. But yeah, so I'm going to have two time lapses. One of me taking all these sets down, and then I'm going to be transporting them all to go into here where Mandalore is. And they're all going to go on the floor here, hopefully. And then also I'm going to utilize this shelf right here and put them on there as well. So it all starts now. And here it is, guys, all the new shelves up. What a difference this makes. Looks so good. Oh my God. It was well worth the money to upgrade all the shelves. It's a very big improvement in my opinion. I mean, here's all the Lego Star Wars sets. It's not even all of them, by the way. Man, this is just so many. It feels like the collection video all over again, and there's even more up here. It's pretty crazy. Tons of sets just everywhere. And it doesn't even stop. Like, it's over here, it's over here, and then literally a ton of sets. Here's Mandalore. All right, there's Mandalore. Here are all of the sets that I had to put throughout the floor. We used this shelf right here. Oh my God, there's just so many. I still found room to put my turbo tanks and just get enough room to walk through back here. What's really cool is I also installed this so I can turn it on and off with a remote control, which is a lot easier than having to do like a switch that was kind of in the back of the shelf. So now what happens is taking all of these sets right here, and we got to put them back up on these shelves. All right, so it's actually been a few weeks. I had to go back to IKEA, get a few more shelves, but it is now complete. Here is all of the shelves fully put together the way I want. I'm so happy with it, guys. This is what I've wanted for years now. I've been using those plastic shelves since 2012. While they served their purpose, they were just getting way too outdated, and I really wanted something unique to show off my Lego Star Wars collection and just my Lego collection in general. And I really think these IKEA shelves have they are way better than I thought they were going to be for sure. As you can see, they are super tall. These are 9-foot ceilings here in this basement, and as you can see, they're very tall. I think they're, I want to say like 87 inches, 86 inches tall. I don't know the centimeters, so I apologize for my European and pretty much everywhere else in the world. But yeah, they look great. So let's go ahead and go through what's going on and what I have here. I've kind of laid out some different, I guess, scenes, if you will, within the shelves. This is something I wasn't able to do with the plastic shelves. A lot of the plastic shelves just had sets shoved everywhere, and it didn't really look good. It wasn't even organized, to be honest. So now I have it organized. Now it looks really, really good. So part of the reason I had to go back to IKEA and get more shelves is because Mary and I, she actually helped me build all these. So she's also on the camera. So thank you so much, Mary, for not only helping me build these, because it's definitely a two-person effort. Do not build these things with just yourself. They will fall on you. I already know from experience, so don't try that at home. But thank you, Mary. So when we built them, this space right here was a little wide. I was like, there's not enough space for another like full-length shelf, but thankfully IKEA sells these like half-length shelves. It's also a good point to make a note that IKEA did not sponsor this in any way. I just love their products. I use pretty much everything is IKEA in here. But anyhow, I went to back to IKEA and they had this half-length shelf, so I added this on just to get that extra little bit of space. And as you can see, it's pretty empty right here. There's a lot of empty space around this area, and that's mainly because I've run out of, like, I have extra space, and that's the first time I can ever say that, because previously with the plastic shelves, I always run out of space. I always have to find new places. But I think in total I have 12 empty shelves, and that's enough space to probably last another 3, maybe even 4 years worth of Lego Star Wars sets and other Lego sets I'm going to be purchasing and acquiring over the next couple years. So that's awesome. It's future-proofed for at least a couple years, and I like that. So I also just want to note, when you come down here, I have the giant Darth Vader. It's the ultimate Darth Vader, so you need 3 of the Lego Art, the Sith Lego sets. It looks so good. It's worth it. I'm going to link it down below. It's $360, which is crazy amount, but it's 9,000 pieces, so I mean that's something, right? It looks amazing. It's a masterpiece. It's it's just as good as a Ultimate Collector Series set. There's a lot of sets here that are above $300, and I feel like this is actually one of the most worthy sets of that price. Right here is a Bricker Builds Boba Fett helmet. I actually have 3 of their helmets. The video for this should actually be out by the time you're watching this. So Boba Fett, we have a Captain Rex helmet, and then down below next to the Sandcrawler is a 332nd Clone Trooper helmet. That's the orange Ahsoka helmet. So those are awesome. They look great on these shelves as well. I don't know if this right here, the Boba Fett helmet, that might move elsewhere. So this is kind of just, this will change over time, so there's nothing crazy going on here. Up there, though, that's Cloud City. I do have the Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker scene, I am your father, kind of hanging over, because it's Cloud City. It kind of makes sense to be at the top, and then also kind of have this deep void down here, so I really like that I was able to recreate that. Moving over here, this is the first scene we're going to look at. This is the Rogue One scene, so this is specifically Scarif. I have, kind of like I wouldn't call it a battle, but I have all of the Scarif Lego sets. So we have, the TIE Striker, the U-Wing, Krennic Shuttle. We have the little Scarif bunker set. I don't think this was in it, but I put it here anyway. So yeah, Rogue One sets right here. Then my custom AT-ACTs from my Scarif mock, which hopefully you guys have seen. So yeah, this looks all great. Down here is like the buildable statue, the UCS sets. I have the UCS Slave 1. Brilliant set, absolutely recommend it. If you didn't pick it up, please, for God's sake, it is an amazing set. Pick it up. Up here is all my TIE Fighters, tons of TIE Fighters. Lego's made so many TIE Fighters. Above that is Imperial vehicles. Above that is UCS sets. We'll get to that in a little bit. Moving over this way, we have the Imperial Shuttle. We have my my TIE Fighter, the UCS one as well. Again, a lot of TIE Fighters. Down below is a dedicated spot because of this, or last year's, I guess now, 2020's Mos Eisley Cantina set. That was such a brilliant set that the LEGO Star Wars community loves. But I also have the recent Trouble on Tatooine Mandalorian set, the Obi-Wan's Hut, the 2014 Mos Eisley Cantina, the latest Luke's Land Speeder, all kind of combined right here for my Tatooine, Mos Eisley kind of thing going on. Looks brilliant, love it. Down here, I went with some 3 different scenes. We have kind of a prequel thing going on here. This again has changed. I don't have all the prequel sets or anything, but we have episode 1, 2, and 3. Again, not all the sets are here, but it looks really good. Below that is some Millennium Falcon, some other Force Awakens, all that crime syndicate stuff, whatever. And then that kind of leads us into this area. This is kind of the main focus area. So you can see I have this IKEA seat right here, this chair. This is what I sit in now. Just purchased this IKEA table. Again, I love IKEA. I swear to God they're not sponsoring this. But yeah, so this is where I sit, and when you see what you see behind me is actually this main scene. And I wanted to go super iconic, so I went with classic Empire versus Rebellion, and that's what you have. So you have the Rebellion here with the Tantivs, the Y-Wings, the X-Wings, Millennium Falcon, Slave 1's not really Rebellion. Star Wars Rebel stuff. And then on this side, we have the Imperial stuff. So we have the Star Destroyer, the TIE Fighter, I have the Death Star dual set and the AT-AT, and then I got a Death Star right here, and then I have that really cool Star Wars Celebration set. So I think that looks really good, clashing together. Absolutely love it. Above that, I have my ATM6s, AT-ATs, a lot of first order stuff. I do have some Resistance stuff right here. We got Pose X-Wing and the Resistance X-Wing. Gotta say, I really like these X-Wings, man. They are great X-Wings. And then I also have that 2018 X-Wing right here. Also great set, love those. Above that, you guys know I'm a huge Clone Wars fan, so I had to go all out. So I have my gunships. You guys know how insanely obsessed I am with Republic gunships. So I have my gunships up here. Had to look epic, so I have the full Republic kind of thing going on here. 2 Venators, Arc 170, 3 gunships, and you'll notice as we're going through here, you'll see these clear display stands. And I gotta say, thank you so much to iDisplay, guys. I'm gonna link their website down below. None of this would be possible. I want to say like 50 of their display stands throughout these shelves, and without those, this would not look as incredible as it does right now. So definitely go take a look at their products. They're actually very reasonably priced display stands. I know there's some other companies that also make Lego Star Wars and just Lego display stands, but I personally love their stands. They have been brilliant. As we walk through here, you'll see how many stands I use, and they look so good. They're game-changing for these shelves. It allows you to put way more sets in a specific area, because like this gunship would not fit here without that stand. So thank you so much, Steven. He's the owner of iDisplay It. I hope you're watching. I love your product, man. All right, now up here we have the UCS Millennium Falcon. That is the original one. The 2017 one is upstairs in my office. Next to that is A-Wing. Next to that, X-Wing, Y-Wing, B-Wing. And then we have the Imperial Super Star Destroyer. Over there, we have gunships at the very top, Republic Cruiser, all the way up, again, on that iDisplay It stand. That's what I mean. Like, you can just put stuff there, and I love the stands. They work so well. Over here, Clone Wars sets. I have Rise of Skywalker sets up here. Separatist slash Trade Federation stuff right here. Some Episode 2 stuff. It kind of gets a little random over here. Not sure where I'm going with that. Back down here, Coliseum set. You guys know I built that on a live stream with Mayor and Wyatt helping me out, and we did it in 13 hours straight on that live stream. Fun time. I don't know if the Coliseum's going to stay here, but we'll see. Some other sets over here. Vista's Windmill, love that set. Apollo 7 or Saturn 5, Apollo 11 rocket, love that set as well. And then whoops, over here is, I wanted to not just do Star Wars, so I have actually a section for some Harry Potter and some other sets. So, you know, this is the ISS right here. So this is kind of the other regular sets. I do have an area over there for bigger Lego system sets, as they'll call it. And yeah, so overall, it's looking great. Down here, we have the Separatist armies. So this is where all my CIS, the Malevolence, all that stuff. All my turbo tanks are down there. And then the very bottom over here, we did kind of skim past this area. This is where Jabba's sail barge, his palaces, sand crawlers, both of them. Indoors down there, the UCS indoor set, Mandalorian. Razor Crest is down here, bunch of other stuff. A lot of random Lego Star Wars sets, like the Expanded Universe stuff is on the bottom there that you don't really care about as much. I definitely put the more important sets throughout here. So overall, it has turned out to be a wonderful, wonderful upgrade over what was previously here in the Lego room. I mean, as you can see, you know, these corner shelves like just connect this whole thing together, and it just looks so good. And this is only part one. Part one, guys. We're going to be doing this to the other room. Right next to there is where I build my giant diorama mocks, and I can't wait. I have more of these shelves, but they're thinner, and we're going to put those together, and that's in part 2. So this is only the beginning, and it's already looking so good. Thank you so much, Mayor, for being on the camera. Thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely look out for part 2. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see that. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. Bye-bye.